Hello, Renee Flamand here. You guys, there's no simpler way to bottom line advice regarding these people than the title of this video. And I'm telling you, I chased, oh yeah. The texts that I would send were like this long. Ready? If you're holding your phone, scroll. Long. You think he's reading those? I'm trying to explain my heart. I'm trying to explain in detail how I'm hurt and how come you can't understand. And don't you, you know how verbose I can be. So there's me, texting, calling, leaving messages. Under the guise of, I would tell myself, well, I'm not playing games. And I'm going to leave everything on the table. I'm not going to leave anything on the table. I'm not going to leave anything unsaid. I'm going to say everything that's on my mind and make sure that he hears me. The problem is I wasn't yet in the know. I wasn't yet seeing his truth. I wasn't yet accepting the truth about him. So I'm over there trying to make effort and chase. And he's, what, not even reading them? Probably. Off with somebody else. You want to chase somebody who's off with somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we all know when somebody is otherwise occupied. And we certainly know when our narcissist has another person on the side. So what do? We kick it in harder. We love them harder. We're extra nice. We try to be after the big fight. But now you got through it, you say you're going to work it out. So now you're both trying to be on your best behavior. And you're chasing them if they make a wrong turn. You're looking at their phone. You're literally chasing them in your car or following them. That happens, I've been told many times. Many. So that's literally chasing your narcissist, right? You chase them when they go out. You want them to share their location. You want them to... I, in no way, shape, or form, want to be in a relationship with a grown adult who I have to chase. They should come to you. Without any effort. I'm not saying relationships are effort-free. You know what I mean, though. It shouldn't have to be that you're chasing them and you're the only one doing the chasing. So they didn't text you today, but you're going to text them? Don't. They didn't call you for 3 days, but you're going to reach... I know it. I know you're dying to find out why they haven't called you in 3 days. I know you're dying to find out why they went radio silent for the last week. When you had a great date, now you haven't heard from them. I know all that. But that doesn't mean you should chase them. It doesn't mean you need to send a text. Hey, was just thinking of you. How you doing? Listen to me, my warrior people. If someone is interested in someone else, they will let the person know. If they are interested genuinely, they're not letting the person out of their sight. They're gonna let them know. Now, waiting for a text or a call or a mood change or a glimmer of love or a smidgen of the old person. This is all under the umbrella of chasing them. You're chasing, you're waiting, you're doing all the work. You're doing all the hoping. You're doing all the praying, crying, begging, screaming for them to be with you. We do not want to be with people that we have to tell to want to be with us. I want someone falling over himself to get to me, let alone... You're looking at your phone wondering where they are? I can't tell you how many times I texted first. Oh, yeah. Chased. Do I regret it? No. I was living at the time with the decisions that I had to make. And I learned my lesson, though, now, which is why I'm trying to pass it on to you. Because they regard you chasing them as a sign that they still have you. So they'll stay away even more. Oh, she's still interested. I don't need to tend to that garden yet. Now, watch the second you fall off and you don't contact them. at one point they're going to realize that they're going to look at their phone and be like, it's been a month I haven't heard from Renee. What's going on there? Did I lose one? All of a sudden your phone rings. That's not coincidental, my friends. They know you're slipping away, and they want to keep you chasing them because they have to keep the doors open should they need you. They want people on their bench as bench warmers should they need you. They don't want to be alone on this earth and not have someone to turn to. They don't. They need a person. These people don't like being alone even for a second, because then they have to look at their own truth and sit in the truth of themselves. People distract them. People laugh at their jokes, make them feel powerful. You are good for their ego. You swell their head up. You make them feel good about themselves by laughing with them and having a good time. They love it that we're chasing them the whole time. I'm trying to tell you, though, that is something that you probably should look at. And the first thing that you could do immediately is not be at least if you're in contact or you're in the relationship and you haven't left or whatever, at least try not to be the first one that's reaching out. Okay? You're in a relationship, but maybe you don't live together. You had a fight, you haven't seen him in 3 days. Don't chase the narcissist. In fact, see how long it takes if you don't call them. I said that to more than one person I've dated because they were narcissists. I look back now and I'm like, if I didn't call you, I don't think you'd ever call me. It could be true. Why don't you put it to the test and see? Well, then he'll take off and I won't know where he is. You don't know where he is anyway. You don't know where he is anyway. It's been 3 days. He's not alone. He's chasing somebody else. So then stop chasing. You are worth more than that. Nobody should have to chase somebody like that. Like people say, oh, that sounds romantic. No. No, it's not. There should be an equal distribution of the chasing. And not even a chase, just letting somebody, informing someone in a healthy way. Yes, I like you too. This is good. Let's see each other again. That's a mutual. But to chase and cry and beg and scream and leave crying messages, I've done all that. And it does zero. You feel terrible later, especially if they don't get back to you or they get back to you in a way that you didn't want. They might not have the response that you wanted. They might not get back to you quickly enough. And now you're sitting there knowing you just called them and you're chasing them and what? They don't want me. They already moved on. They may have. And you'll hear from them when they need you. If you didn't nail the coffin shut like I did. Keep an eye on this, you guys. I don't want anybody chasing a narcissist. It's no good for the soul.